All right, let's dive into one of the most epic, most mind-bending moments in all of world scripture. We're talking about chapter 11 of the Bhagavad Gita, the moment when the warrior Arjuna gets a divine vision that just completely shatters his reality. I mean, really think about that for a second. What if you could see everything all at once? Not just stars and planets, but every single thing that has ever happened and ever will happen. All of it, right there in one single overwhelming vision. Well, that's exactly what we're about to get into. So, picture this. We're on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. The hero, Arjuna, is having a total crisis of conscience. He's supposed to fight, but his enemies are his own family. And his charioteer, his friend Krishna, has been guiding him. But Arjuna just had a huge realization about who his friend really is. This is a massive perspective shift. The illusion is gone. Arjuna no longer sees Krishna as just his cousin or the guy driving the chariot. No, he now gets it. The person next to him is the source of everything, the cause of all causes, the sustainer of the entire cosmos. And once you realize that, what do? Well, you make a pretty bold request. He asks to see it. He basically says, okay, if I can handle it, show me. Show me your true universal form. But here's the thing. He's not just being curious. He wants this vision to prove Krishna's divinity to everyone, for all time. He's asking for proof on behalf of the whole world. And Krishna says, yes, but he's very clear. You can't see this with your regular old human eyes. It's just not possible. So Krishna tells him, I'm giving you divine eyes. Now you can see my true power. And with that, the curtain on reality gets pulled all the way back. The first thing that hits Arjuna is just the sheer scale of it all. There's no single face to look at, no one pair of eyes. He's seeing endless mouths, endless eyes, everywhere. It's a vision with no edges, no borders, and his first reaction, it's just wonder. Pure wonder. The sensory overload is just absolute. Try to imagine countless dazzling jewels all shining at once, millions of divine weapons raised and ready, the smell of heavenly flowers and perfumes. It's this magnificent, unlimited presence that's just expanding in every direction, all at the same time. So how bright was this vision? Well, the Gita gives us this incredible analogy. It says if you took hundreds of thousands of suns, and they all rose up in the sky at the exact same moment, their light might just begin to come close to the brilliance of this single form. And right there, in the middle of all that light, Arjuna sees the ultimate truth. The entire universe, every galaxy, every dimension, all of the past, present, and future, it's all happening in one place, inside this one cosmic body. It's the ultimate vision of unity. But that feeling of wonder, it's about to take a very, very sharp turn. Okay, so this is where the whole experience shifts. It goes from total awe to paralyzing fear. Because, seeing everything means you don't just see the beautiful parts of creation. You also have to see the terrifying reality of its destruction. At first, Arjuna is just completely blown away by the majesty of it. He's just a devotee in pure awe, trying to put words to something that has no beginning, no middle, and no end. He's literally looking at infinity. But then the vibe changes. Among all those divine forms, he starts to see these terrible, blazing faces, like death itself. He sees mouths filled with awful, grinding teeth. And he realizes the beautiful, creative side of the universe is completely inseparable from its destructive side. And this is the breaking point. The very same vision that filled him with joy just moments ago now fills him with this deep existential dread. He cries out, I can't keep my balance anymore. I'm afraid. The wonder is officially gone. It's been replaced by pure terror. And then it clicks for Arjuna. He's not just seeing a static snapshot of the universe in space. No, he's seeing it all unfold in time. He's witnessing the force of destruction itself. And he sees the brutal, inevitable end of the very battle he was so afraid to fight. He literally watches in horror as everyone on the battlefield, his enemies, his allies, his teachers, even his own best soldiers, they're all just rushing like moths into a flame, straight into those terrible mouths, their heads being crushed by those awful teeth. He is watching them die before the battle has even truly begun. Arjuna, completely terrified, asks, Who are you? What is this fierce form? And Krishna delivers one of the most famous, bone-chilling lines in any scripture. He reveals what this terrifying thing is. It's time. Time itself. The great destroyer of worlds. And this is the answer to Arjuna's entire dilemma. Krishna tells him, look, the outcome of this war is already set. By my plan, all these warriors are already dead. You're not the one who decides their fate. You're just an instrument in a cosmic plan that's already playing out. At this point, Arjuna has had enough. I mean, who wouldn't? He's seen far more than any human mind is built to handle. He's trembling, he's overwhelmed, and he begs Krishna to please end the vision and go back to his familiar two-armed human form. The big lesson is over. Now comes the practical advice. And Krishna explains something absolutely crucial here. This ultimate vision, this direct look at reality, you can't get there through normal means. It's not something you can achieve just by studying books or giving to charity or performing rituals and penances. Nope. There is only one way. And that way is called bhakti, which means pure, undivided devotional service. It's not an intellectual thing, it's not a ritual, it's a relationship. It's a state of being. And Krishna says it plainly, this is the only way to truly see and understand this ultimate reality. And then he boils this whole incredible experience down into 5 final practical steps. Basically, do your work for me, make me your ultimate goal, offer your devotion to me, work on purifying yourself, and, this is so important, be without hatred for any living thing. That's the path. And this all leaves us with a really powerful question. Arjuna's crisis was solved when he saw the universal form of his problem. He saw the big picture, where his personal struggle was just a tiny piece. So the question for us is, if you could see the totality of a problem in your own life, the beginning, the middle, and the end, how would that change the way you decide to act right now?